with every function of our digestion. Every function the liver gets to say in what's happening. There's actually, I can't remember if it's 5 or 7 tendons directly linking the liver to all the digestive organs. And remember, tendons are just thickened fascia or condensed fascia. And according to Dan Keown, Dr. Dan Keown, that dense fascia is, or just fascia in general, is the transportation for the chi, or the life force, or the intelligent energy. So if those tendons are linking all the organs, there's a lot of messaging going between the liver and the rest of the digestive organs. Kind of cool, right? Okay, that's enough of those. You get to bring your right leg forward against your right arm. So just scooping yourself up into your dragon lunge. Here's a little different angle so you can see. Squeeze your heel back, keep squeezing your heel back, and sit your booty back. Working that spleen channel here, spleen pancreas that you did. And keep pulling your heel back as you sit yourself back. Use your upper arm bone and your inner knee bone as a little leverage point to create more engagement for the floss. That's right. Very nice. Working that pancreas line, increasing that ability for that organ to create all the enzymes we need to break down our food. Also activating our pancreas line, you're said to help us digest excess food that's left in the digestive tract. So that's something that could be handy. Also, enzymes go into the joints. We talked about joints yesterday. They go into the joints and eat up any of the heebie-jeebies, the leftover sticky junky stuff as well. So that's quite handy. And your spleen line's running up from your big toe, the mound of your big toe if you have a bunion like me, and it's running up your inner leg. You can see it on your seam on your earth outfit if you have that at home. Keep squeezing in with your heel. This is your last 3, really connecting up into the gut. And 1. So good. You're gonna stack your legs up into your twist. So bring your right leg underneath you a little bit more so you're in a 90-90 stack. Not too long of a lunge. Very nice. Bring your left elbow in gear. Crisscross applesauce it over. Swoop your wrist forward towards the top of your mat. Other hand comes on top. Keep swooping forward with your left wrist. That's your resistance. Right hand cranks you back. Relax to come forward. Swoop forward. Topping off the digestive process here with the descending colon we're working on this side. Plug forward. Keep plugging forward and then scoot yourself up and back for your twist. Or just work your shoulder tissue here by staying neutral with your sternum. Your choice. Keep using the floor as leverage. Find your arm bone against your leg bone in equal resistance here so that you're not bringing your knee to the midline or out to the side, that you're tracking your knee over your heel. Let's go for 4 more. You've got it. Doing a little longer set on this side. Last 2, really plug in, and 1. Keep the clasp of your wrist, please, and then stay in your small ball and squeeze your left elbow to your left hip. Curl your nose in, pull into your left psoas like you mean business, and then use your right arm to drag you up and over to the right, leaning over your front leg. Oh yeah, big side stretch, curling in, hugging in, small ball shape. We're working our conception vessel line here. Imagine that line of fascia traveling up right to your thyroid, right at the base of the throat, and curling in, coming down. Also impacting the thymus underneath our sternum. Oh yeah, looking good. Look at those small balls. This time add the back foot, kicking down with your back foot into the floor. Find a little bit more connectivity through the front of the leg and hip, lifting up and back. So well done. Plant your hands. Well done. Tuck your back toes, send your leg up and back. Just happy dog it, shake it out. Other leg when you're ready. Happy dog, shake it out. Oh yeah. Nicely done. Bring yourself back out to your plank. Soften through your elbows. You're almost done with hard stuff. You're going to walk your feet a little bit wider and just flop your heels over to the right. Find a little twist in your waistline. Pull your tailbone towards your nose a little bit more and lift up through your rib cage. Take a breath. You can do it, and then lift back up through center. Adjust your feet as you need to. There's no right and wrong. Heels drop to the left. Lift your waistline up. You can do it. Little groovy moment here. Take an inhale. Take a big exhale. Take one more. And slowly come back to neutral. Bring your knees to hover. Easy to the floor. And then cross your ankles. Come onto your back. Plug your hands behind you. It's our classic chest floss. Pull your hands forward and pull your chest up. Just opening the front body a little bit here. Today I'm going to suggest crossing the right leg in front of the left in your crisscross applesauce legs. Yes, if you're ready for it, you can lift your pelvis up and lowering yourself down. Pulling your hands forward, that's the most important part. Heart comes up. Plugging hips forward, and then relax to come back down, softening through your elbows. Tuck your chin this time and switch legs in front. Pull your hands forward and puff your chest up and open. This is a little bit of a kidney stretch. This is a little bit of a pericardium. The pericardium affects the operations of the liver. The kidney affects the operations of the stomach. So here we go, we're just kind of finishing off with completing stretches, plugging the legs up, plugging the heart forward, and then release, coming back down. Good, curl your knees in towards your chest, take a small ball on your backs. Take a small ball on your back. I'm checking our time, I have no idea what time it is. There we go. Excellent work, everybody. Oh, Jen is here, my love. So great. Okay, you're on your back. And you'll take your final right leg, gets its windshield wiper this time. You're going to bring your left ankle on top of your right knee. Your right foot is wider than your mat, please. Kick out to the side with your right knee and then drag it across your body. You got it. So nice. So your right foot's wide out to the side. Your arms can be in a T. Kick your right knee to the right and then use your top foot to drag it to the midline. Good, you have 3 or 4 of these left. I'm going to talk you through your next stretch. If you're not going to do this next one because it is a little bit more hardcore, I want you to do another set of these windshield wipers, or you can do your quad pumps on your back. If you're going to do this next stretch, I want you to make sure your knee is nice and cushioned and you're going to need a couch or a wall. Finish off your set and you can just watch me to start. I'm going to go into tabletop near my couch and then I'm going to pop my right leg back to start. I'm going to bring my left leg forward. My right foot's kicking back into the couch. Make sure it's a stable couch. And then I'm going to plug my pelvis back. Against a wall is the best. Bring your hips forward again to restart. Kick your foot back. Keep kicking your back foot back and plug your hips back. You're working your quad here. You're back into stomach channel in Chinese med. Yes. Working that whole chain of tissue in the front body. Keep kicking your foot against the couch, or the wall as you press your hips back in space. If you're not doing this one, no big deal. You're back on your back doing your windshield wiper stretch. Looking good, everybody. If you can grab your right foot, your right heel with your right thumb and just gently pull it out to the side, just a tiny bit, like 1 inch to the outside of your pelvis. That's right. Christine, you can pump your quad, so just use your arm and drag it in and drag it out and drag it in and drag it out. Yes, you got it. Very nicely done, everybody. Beautiful. Good, going front and back and front and back. When you're ready, change sides. Keep track of how many reps you did. And let's try the second side when you're ready. That's right. Left foot goes behind, stepping your right foot forward. As much as you can bring your pelvis forward in space is going to be helpful to start. Because it's the movement going backwards that's going to change, but it doesn't matter how far you go, right? So only go as far in range as appropriate for your quad. Imagine your knee could swoop up and forward to your nose. So that scooping sensation of the knee going down into the floor and coming up into your nose, that's also going to help you engage your quad as you sit yourself back. Your knee does not need to be flush with your wall, but make sure it's close enough that you feel safe on the top of your knee instead of on the kneecap. That's right. Yeah, so amazing. I've seen quite a few people like do this stretch and then get really, really hungry. So if you're hungry today after we did all these digestive flosses, don't be surprised. Yeah, and then if you want, you pulled your heel out to the left just a smidge on the other side, you can do that too. You're almost there. Let's say we have 2 more, 3 more, depending on your pace. Good job, team. This is not an easy one. Well done. Wow, you might want to stand it up and check it out. Just see how your legs feel after all that. You can hop it out a little bit or shake it out. See what it feels like, the tissue in the quad. Hopefully it's pulled off the bone just a smidge. When it gets really tight, they usually compress backwards and kind of rock our weight backwards. So scoop it out. And you're all done. Thank you guys so much for flossing today. That was so much fun. I'm going to stick around and do a little acupressure with you if you can stay, but I know you guys, you got to work too. You got to do some stuff. I love you tons. Feel free to unmute yourselves and say bye as always. I didn't never say that to our new friends. Thanks, Kira. Yeah, good job. Jenna.
Oh, Bonnie.
There's our Elle.
Your youngest flosser.
Yes.
I don't know if I'm holding the
Oh my God.
youngest flosser right here.
Amazing. She's like, Mom, I don't want to floss anymore. Oh my God, yes, so exciting. Hi, honey. We're just about to do some points that is good for a postpartum too. So let's do them. Okay, so what we got here? Can you see me okay? Rachel, look at your team. I love this. So cute. Okay, so spleen 6. Love you, Ange. I can't wait to chat. Spleen 6 here on your inner ankle side of your leg, not on the inner ankle bone. Measure 3 fingers from your inner ankle bone. It's about that high in distance, and then it's right behind your shin towards the back of your leg. So I like to take my same arm as leg, same thumb as leg, and feel behind that shin bone. And just hunt around a minute until you feel that Jen's got it. It's like you know you got it when you got it, right? Oh, Joanne, I didn't see you in class. I'm so glad you're here. And then find it on the other side. Do the same measure. 3 fingers. It's like 3.5. And then find that behind the shin bone. And then track. Once you've found it, you can just sit in a little cobbler shape. Sit in a little cobbler shape there. Yeah. And then you can use a little gravity to plug down. You can take clockwise circles, or you can just hold. Oftentimes I like to hold and just listen to my energy. Listen to what's going on down there, and you can close your eyes, take some breaths. Erin, let your shoulders come out of your ears. There you go. Yeah, softening through your collarbones. Noticing changes in the energy as your thumbs imprint in that spot. Very nicely done. Yeah. So good. Okay, cool. So that's a great one for your spleen and your pancreas. Like I said, kicking up that enzymatic production. And then of course we have stomach 36 on the outside of the leg. So you find the base of the knee here, and then you want to track just to the outside of the shin, base of the knee, track to the outside of the shin. And then I like 2 or 3 fingers just to plug in to that muscle, and you can flex your foot up and down, flex your foot up and down. That can help you find the right spot. So I'm a little bit low here. There you go. There she is. And then find it, keep track of that, my love bugs, and then change with your other hand. You can crisscross it over. I like it under for some reason. Same thing, tracking the base of the knee to the outside of the shin. And then using that as leverage to drop your legs out. Keep your fingers like little mini clubs as you kind of plug your fingers up and back into the point. You can lean yourself back a little bit. Nice, you guys. That looks great. It looks super yum. Yeah, this one's so good for kicking up the stomach in general. So stomach being the first thing that welcomes our food into our body. Stomach requires movement, and this one is said to like bring a lot of movement into the stomach. So like increasing that contractile ability of the stomach, as I'm thinking of it as a muscle to move and swirl your food around. Yeah, so good. And then this, as the stomach works better, the whole body has more ability to incorporate the nutrients that you're taking in. Yes. Okay, so that's a really good one. You can also just like do thumbs to the side like that, if you know, whatever. I like to do this one in bed sometimes. Also, spleen 6 that we just did. When I wake up, I do this every morning. Oh, do you like my socks? It's really cute. I just put my other heel into spleen 6 when I wake up. And then let's do one for our thyroid. I just learned this today from Kyle Miller's acupuncturist at, oh my gosh, I'm spacing on the name of her practice. I'll remember it and I'll send it to you guys. So here's the center of your throat, or kind of right above the Adam's apple. Go straight out to the side to where you meet the sternocleidomastoid, these big neck muscles here. And then you're going to give it a pinch. Stomach 9, stomach 9. Yeah, oh, I'm coming out of screen here. I'm sorry. Hope you can see me. Yeah. Center of the throat, straight out to the side. And then holding onto that yummy little spot. Oh goodness, that's happening right now for me. Yeah. Also, right above that is small intestine 17. And that one's really good if you eat something spicy. It's said to clear heat. I use that on my ex-boyfriend who didn't believe in acupressure, and I did this when he ate a chili, and then he was like, okay, fine. Good story, right? Okay, what else can I do for you? These are good. And then, of course, always large intestine 4 to finish it off, because it is one of our gates. They call it one of the 4 gates. It pulls out the junk that we're releasing, so always good to visit this one. Not if you're pregnant, right? I don't think our friend who is with child is here today, so we're good. Yeah. So yummy. This one's good to hold a little bit longer, but I think we're okay here, so we can switch sides. Oh yeah. This one's kind of an all the time. Like if you can do any of these 3 points, the main spleen 6, stomach 36, this point here, if you can do that all the time, it'll really start to help. And there's oh my gosh, look at that sweetie boo boo. She likes acupuncture. Babies love acupressure. If you kind of do it to them really gently, and they kind of know at first that you're actually having an impact on them, they might be like, dude, no thank you. But if you kind of slowly introduce them and, you know, ask them permission, tell them what you're doing, babies usually really like that, especially this one here under the collarbone. You can do the one under the pinky side of the wrist, at the crease of the wrist, to calm them down. Yeah! Elle's getting it. Spoken Point. Thank you, Clark. Thank you, Lovey. That's right. I knew it was something point. Spoken Point. Check her out, her feed. It's really cool. She's sharing a point every day. Okay, I love you guys, and I hope I get to see you tomorrow. And we have 2 days left. I can't believe it. And then we'll see you next week for regular class. Kisses. Yeah, love ya.
Thank you.
Connie, are you sending everybody the information about that 7-day program you were talking about?
Yeah, if you have been getting the emails, you'll be getting it.
Great.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Super. Thank you.
Thanks, Ron.
Thanks, guys.